Okay, so now our variation with the gun pressing into your back. So the first thing that I do, again, is at whatever level I feel it on my back, that's where my hands are going to go. So I'm spreading my hands out so that he can see them. And again, this is just a surrendering thing. I'm showing him that I don't mean to fight. I'm showing him where my hands are. This is hopefully going to put him at ease, at least for a little bit. So my hands go out, but my elbows stay in. This way, as I arch my back, I clear space for this motion here. So it's very natural to, when I feel something on my back, to kind of get away from it, like I'm scared. And now, instead of rotating through like this and then waiting all the way until I turn my torso this much before I start to scoop that thing up, I'm going to bump it ahead of time. So that way I'm, in case I'm late, it's way offline for me. So I'm here and I bump. So before I've even really started turning, it's already way offline and I've already bladed my body. I'm going to be okay. Now I'm literally going to like fall into him as I pivot and catch myself. Okay? So there's a lot of things happening all at once here. After I get to the defensive position, if I start doing it from here, it's not going to work. I can't reach that thing with my elbow from this position. So I have to be in the proper defensive position. I'm moving, and now I'm falling, wrapping the arm to control the weapon, and attacking all at the same time. So I'm falling, catching myself, landing in this stance, wrapping the arm up, and I'm elbowing if he's nice and close to me. If he was further away, I would just reach until I hit him. So I'm elbowing, I can come back with a side hammer fist, I can clinch up, I can give him several knees, and now the gun should be here. I'm going to reach with my thumb on the outside of the firearm, grab it, torque it over, and then I can hit him again on the way out as I get the gun in position to use it. So I want to show you that from the other angle so you can see it a little bit better. Defensive position, bump as I'm turning, then I can hit. So I'm simulating a #1 elbow smashing right into his face, do several more combatives, then I can clinch up to do some downstairs combatives. So now with the gun here, I'm reaching over. So I'm not grabbing here, I'm twisting my thumb on the outside of the weapon, so towards his back, here. Now, it's not a ripping it out like this. That's going to be unlikely that I can do that. I'm actually going to leave it somewhat loose in his hand and pop it. So moving over like this as I trap the arm, then I can elbow and get out of there from here. Okay, so gun from behind, let's look at that step by step. Follow along here. As soon as I feel the gun, and so it's important when you're practicing at home, actually place the rubber gun or whatever it is that you're using to simulate a real gun on your training partner's back. As soon as I feel that, now I know which level to put my hands. I know to arch my back slightly, get my back away from that thing so that my elbows are clear to move a little bit. So now, ahead of my body is my elbow. If I don't do anything else right, but bumping that thing way away from me, smashing and then running away, I like my chances. So, step by step, defensive position, bump away as you turn and move. So I'm almost falling down, catching myself with my foot, delivering combatives. Available combatives from here. As I'm turning, of course I can do a #1 elbow. I can come back in with a #2 elbow. I can side hammer fist. I can downward hammer fist to the neck. I can clinch up, knee to the face. I can kick him in the groin. If he's tall enough and he's kind of more upright, I could knee to the groin. Lots of good things that I can do. I just want to be sure that my combatives are seamless. I'm doing them very quickly and that I'm using appropriate combatives for the appropriate parts of the body, putting all my body weight behind him and doing a lot of damage. After he is sufficiently softened up, now I'm going to worry about taking it away from him. Put my thumb on the outside, grab the gun, twist it while the arm is still trapped. I can give him another elbow if he needs it, and get ready to use the firearm.